Hello, everybody. Welcome to Masterpiece Show. Today, as always, we're going to have a very, very special guest in our show. It's my pleasure to introduce one of the most awesome and talented and inspirational professors, Juan Carlos Ortega. Juan Carlos, welcome to Masterpiece Show.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Mauricio, for the presentation. No, it's a pleasure to be in this program. And first, let me congratulate you because I think that all you do for people who can watch us is something interesting. Everything related with the technology, and I'm really fascinated because you are doing this. No, so congratulations, Mr. Mauricio, and let's start.
Okay, thank you so much, Juan Carlos, for accepting this invitation. Well, before we start with this awesome interview, let me send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show around the world. We want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show in Europe, in the Netherlands, Scotland, England, Austria, in Germany, Italy, and Spain. Thank you so much for your messages, and thank you so much for being part of Masterpiece Show. We want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show in Australia, Japan, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, and China. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for being part of Masterpiece Show. And we want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show in Canada, the USA, Mexico, Panama, Trinidad and Tobago, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and of course here in Ecuador. Thank you so much for your messages, and thank you so much for being part of Masterpiece Show. As always, we are going to welcome our sponsors. Welcome ClassPro. Remember that ClassPro offers you advisory for educational and social projects. ClassPro offers you training for standardized tests such as KET, PET, FCE, and TOEFL. ClassPro offers you document translations from English to Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and German. ClassPro also offers you academic consulting. If you need help for your thesis, English linguistics, and applied linguistics, ClassPro is the best option for you. Remember that ClassPro is located at Centro Comercial Artesanal in Quito, and on the first floor, corridor number 1, store 105. Remember, if you want to talk to the CEO of ClassPro, Master Pablo Mejia Maldonado, you can make an appointment in advance. There you are, his cell phone number. ClassPro, the best solutions for your educational and social projects. Let's welcome Jaguar. Remember that Jaguar is one of the most innovative projects developed by EHI Tech students. This innovative project was part of this important competition around the world, whole prize. Yes, and Jaguar was one of the winning teams that won this important recognition. And now, thanks to this recognition, Jaguar is offering you eco-friendly diapers. Yes, if you need more information about this innovative project, Jaguar, you can get it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And if you want to buy this eco-friendly product, remember that you can do it at www.gelware.net. Gelwar, the best eco-friendly diapers for you. Let's welcome Yanapana Project. If you are learning English or Spanish, Yanapana Project is the best option for you. Remember that Yanapana Project offers you online Spanish and English tutorials, document translations, and academic consulting. And now they are offering this new service, the chat rooms. If you want to develop your speaking skills, now you can do it through these chat rooms. The price of this new service is very, very reasonable for you. If you need more information about Yanapana project, you can visit their official social media sites on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And remember that Yanapana project is recruiting volunteers in different fields. So if you are interested in becoming part of this awesome project, remember that you can visit this website www.yanapanaproject.org. And as I told you at the beginning of this show, today we are going to have the opportunity to talk to our special guest, Juan Carlos Ortega. Juan Carlos Ortega is an English instructor, and he was one of the scholarship recipients of this important program, Go Teachers. And thanks to this scholarship program, Juan Carlos Ortega had the opportunity to study at one of the most prestigious universities in the world, Kansas State University in the USA. Today, we are going to talk to him, and he is going to tell us about his experience as an English instructor and his experience as an international student at Kansas State University. All right, so Juan Carlos, let's get started. All right, Juan Carlos, can you tell us a little bit more about your academic background, please?
Yeah, thank you, Mauricio. My name is Juan Carlos Ortega, no? I am from Quito and I live in Tumbaco. That's my hometown, no? I grew up there. So my first studies began in that place, no? So I started my school in that place and the high school also too. And I still remember my school because I think that that was the best school that we had in that place. No, it's called Roberto Espinosa. So most of the boys go to that place and get educated in that place. And I think in that time, teachers were really, really strict. So I learned from them a lot. So I started the school and the high school in that place. No, then I move on to the city, and I studied at the university, Central University, and I studied the program which is teaching English, and I studied there for years. That was my first experience learning English, in the university. And also right now, I work in a high school, which is Manuela Cañizares. I got my nombramiento in that place, and I've been working in that place for 8 or 9 years now in that place. Since I got the scholarship, I returned to Ecuador, and I got my nombramiento in that place. No, that's the place. I've been working in institutions, in Superior Institution. I don't know if you know the institution ET. I work there. I also work with a project with English House, in a project with Cambridge University Press. We were training students for that university online with the platforms, and that was also a great experience that I had. I gained a lot of experience working in that project, and then also working with adults at ET institution. I think that was something about me. Last year I got my master degree at a university in Spain. I got a scholarship with CENESID, so I had the opportunity to study online in that university called Universidad Oberta de Catalunya, and I got my master degree in education, and e-learning process, e-learning. That was my specialization in that university. And now I'm still working at Manuela Cañizares, and I hope to continue working in that place. And that's something about me, Mauricio.
Thank you so much, Juan Carlos. What an awesome academic background. And thank you so much. And congratulations on your achievements. Yeah, well, Juan Carlos is one of the best English professors at this prestigious institution, Manuela Cañizares. By the way, we want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show, especially those people who belong to different institutions here in Quito. And we know that Manuela Cañizares is one of the best institutions in Ecuador. All right, perfect, Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos, now it's time to talk about your experience as an international student at this prestigious university, Kansas State University. Can you tell us a little bit more about that experience, please?
Since the moment that we got the scholarship, I think that we will, all of us were very happy, because there was a great opportunity to travel another country. I didn't imagine what I have achieved until I was there, because when I see that kind of the university, it's a big place, we big buildings, very well recognized university in that state, and I was very proud, very proud of being there. And at the beginning was kind of difficult because sometimes we think that we cannot compare Ecuadorian education with USA education. But as the time passed, we were studying in that university, and we understood that we can get many things if we if we proposed ourselves to try to achieve those things. So there was a great experiences. We learned a lot from the teachers, and also because they were very friendly. They always happy, smiling with us. Our classmate that you see in the picture, from different regions, we learn many things from them also, and also we learn patience. We learned how to tolerate or how to treat with people, how to deal with people. And that was amazing. I still remember some teachers, especially my listening teacher. I forgot this moment the name, but I think that was one of the best teachers that I had in my process of learning English, because she was from UK, and she has a very uh, a very nice accent. So I learned from that teacher. I learned a lot because she was very patient with us, even if she has many students from different countries. Sometimes to understand the accent of them is kind of difficult, but that teacher was like an angel. I learned a lot from that teacher because the way that she taught us was really good. I still remember that teacher, and as I tell you, Mauricio, I think that was one of the best experiences that we had in our life. And I still right now I think and I don't imagine how that happened, because right now I think how we get that scholarship. That was really amazing, Mauricio.
Yes, in fact, I think we were very lucky to be part of this awesome program, Go Teacher. And yeah, as you mentioned before, it was a great opportunity to meet not only Ecuadorian people from different cities or different provinces, but also people from around the world, and to get involved in different and different activities. So it was a great opportunity, I think, for most of all of us. I mean, so yeah, it was a great experience. And well, I have to say that I had the opportunity to meet Juan Carlos when we were studying our bachelor's degree at Universidad Central del Ecuador, and then we had the opportunity to meet us again over there in the U.S. It was a really nice experience to be part of this awesome program, Go Teacher. And by the way, we want to send a special greetings to all Go Teacher scholarship recipients, because we are going to have the opportunity with most of them in our future shows. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos. Well, Juan Carlos, I have some questions here in the chat, in our chat. So I am going to read some questions that some students have for you. And they say, how difficult or how challenging is it to study in the USA?
Uh, I think that depends. No? Depends if you have some friends. If you go with some friends, I think that will be kind of a little bit easy. No? But if you go alone, if you travel alone, you don't have friends, I think that that is a challenge. No? I had the opportunity to go to China, and I think that at the beginning was very difficult because I didn't know anyone. So even if you speak English, no, but as you know people, or you become friend with somebody, you make friends with in that place, you can have a support. But it depends on that. If you go with someone, or maybe if you know someone in that place, no, who can help you that moment, the moment that you are in that university, or maybe you visit that country, it can be kind of a little bit easy. But if you go alone, if you decide to travel alone, you have to travel with some things. No, not all the time, but at first it's kind of difficult, and then you get accustomed. Obviously, you make friends. No? You know people. You know the place well. No? You can walk by yourself, and then you get accustomed to that place. But anyway, in both cases, if you travel alone, or maybe if you travel with friends, uh, little by little, you will get accustomed to the people, and you will feel great in those places. No, it's a great opportunity. If you have the opportunity to go to any country, just do it. No.
Right, perfect. Thank you, Juan Carlos. And Juan Carlos, we have a second question for you. And they asked, how did you apply to the Go Teacher program?
Mm, at that time, there was we had to apply at Senesit. I don't know if the students who are watching us is an institution who that offers scholarship for the students. No, in those times there was a program which was supported by the government. No? So we apply in that places. We fill in forms. No, we show documents. We present at the Senate. There was a process, and then they inform you of the results. If you are lucky, you get a scholarship, and they, as I said, if the government support you, they give you everything, and so that's it. No, you have to take advantage of that opportunity.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. We have another question. Juan Carlos, they asked, what was the most challenging or difficult subject for you the time when you were studying in the USA?
The most difficult, I think, that is grammar. No, I think that we right now we still struggle with grammar. No? Grammar, uh, how to write, how to write essays. I think those things were kind of difficult when we were at the USA because conversation of those, or how the native speakers think or write, it's kind of difficult still for me right now. No.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos, for your answers. All right, and thank you so much to all people who are watching this show. Remember that this show is being broadcasted on the official YouTube channel of Andivisa Producciones. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. So, Juan Carlos, now it's time to talk about a little bit more about your experience as an English instructor. Well, Juan Carlos, we know that due to the pandemic, the teaching methodology has changed. What can you tell us a little bit? What can you tell us about the new methodology? You know that we are not able to have face-to-face classes, and we are going to work in on a different way or a different teaching methodology. So, what can you tell us a little bit more about this new methodology, teaching methodology?
Okay, Mauricio. Honestly, I can tell you that this is hard. No, it's been hard. No, this way of teaching right now because of the pandemic. No, all teachers who work in public institution have to adapt. No, maybe their houses, or maybe buy some technological items to try to support this kind of teaching. No, teaching online because I don't complain, but I think that the government just tell us you have to do this kind of teacher, and all the teachers have to find a way. No, that's a way. But right now, I think that right now was a great experience to learn because most of the teachers have to be creative. No, try to invent many things to catch the attention of their students because uh, even everything with these platforms like Zoom, like Teams, no, or like YouTube, if you do transmissions uh, online, no, it's kind of difficult first with all of the teachers, but little by little we get accustomed. Right now, it's almost a year that we are teaching in that way, but I can say that teachers um, have made her his big efforts to try to support the system. But on the other hand, we still have problems because students they don't like to be thought in this way. Honestly, you know? Some of the students they react, they can talk with us, they enjoy the classes, but some of them I don't know if it's that because of the technology, you know. They sometimes or the internet connection they cannot hear us well, or they don't want to turn on, excuse me, the microphones or cameras. No, it's like you are in front of the computer and you are talking alone. That's kind of frustrating. It's still kind of frustrating that part, that sad part of this way of teaching. But at the end, no, we are finishing the scholar year. At the end, I think that it was a great experience. Also, we learn a lot. Parents learn a lot. Teachers learn a lot. Some students learn how to use some of these technological devices. No, even if they know how to handle maybe cell phones or computers, there is still or they have problems with some application like Microsoft Word or like PowerPoint. That's something that we were trying to support, you know, and teaching them how to use correctly this kind of, of apps, no, that we can say in that way. So it was hard, and it's still hard. And I think that if we don't start, no, if we don't start with this, no, if we didn't have the pandemic, maybe we won't even start in the future teaching in that way. But now I think that everybody is conscious that we have to change the way that we teach, not only in public schools, but in general, we have to adapt, you know, our traditional teacher with the technology because we can use many things more that make more interactive our teaching. No? No, I think that, Mauricio.
All right. Yes. Well, I completely agree with you. Well, the pandemic was is something that nobody expected, and well, as you said, well, all of this new system, educational system, is new for teachers, and not only for teachers, for students as well. It has been very challenging, and of course, yeah, probably. It is probably it is easy to say, well, you have to do this and this and this. Well, when authorities or well, I don't know, maybe from the government or from the Ministry of Education, they just give some commands and that's all. But the reality is completely different. And yeah, I can understand you. And yeah, but what you said, it's very important. We have to adapt to this new educational system. And well, hopefully we will go back to our face-to-face classes very soon. So let's be positive that someday we will go back to our classrooms to continue teaching. Yeah, because yeah, from my experience I can say that yeah, it's completely different. The interaction is not the same. But well, we as teacher are still working hard, and we have adapted to this new educational system. But yeah, it's a little bit concerning this new teaching methodology. But well, we have to continue doing our best to teach our students. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos, for sharing all of that with us. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Juan Carlos. So now it's time to continue with our next section. And Juan Carlos, here we are, some pictures, and we are going to ask you some questions related to these pictures. All right. So, Juan Carlos, the first question is why is this picture very special for you?
That picture is special for me because it's like a dream come true, no? Because I always wanted to travel to other country, and I think in that picture I can see many friends, no, and I can see other people from other countries too. So it's like a mix of culture in only one picture, no. We have Ecuadorians, have Arabians, and we have some friends from other regions too. No? So it's like a mixture, no? Like a mixture of cultures, no? Countries, no? Languages, and I think it represents. Uh, Sometimes I had a dream to travel to the USA, no? So um, and use what I learned at the university. That was English. In that picture, it's amazing because everybody is smiling, no? Everybody is happy, no? In that situation. We were playing balls, no? So that was great. No? That's the reason that picture is very special for me because in that way it's like I say I got it, no? I got it. I am in the USA. I travel and my dream come true.
That's
Yeah.
right. Very good. Yes. So there you are. Juan Carlos is a clear example of perseverance and through his inspirational story, he can say that all your dreams can come true with perseverance and hard work. Very good. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos. This is a really nice picture. All right, Juan Carlos. So now it's time to continue with our next picture and question. And the question is, Juan Carlos, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see this picture?
My first word is history, no? History because maybe that building has a lot of history, no? It's a really old building, and that's the library. Many people go in that place to get knowledge, no? And there was a very peaceful place, no? You can go there and ask for books and stay that day all the day. Nobody nobody annoys you, and you can enjoy reading in that place. No, it's reading an old building. That's the library of the K State University.
Yes, there is a special place, and well, I hope someday to have a library like this in our universities or in our institutions. Yeah, a really quiet place to study, to do homework, to do research, to meet people from all over the world. So that is a really nice place. Thank you, Juan Carlos. All right, Juan Carlos. So now we have well. It's time to play. Yes, this is like an icebreaker. So it's time to play. Well, Juan Carlos, as you can see, there you are, nine numbers. You are going to choose three numbers, and I am going to give you three clues in total. The idea of this game is to hide and reveal the hidden picture. Okay, so let's begin. Can you choose the first number, please?
Yeah, the first number is one.
Number one. And the first clue is this is one of the most delicious dishes of Ecuador.
Yeah, number two. No, number two.
Yes, you can choose another number. Yes.
Five.
Number five, okay. This delicious dish is prepared with some fish and also with some onion.
Yeah, it's a really good dish now from the coast region. Especially
Yes,
if
it is.
you are Chuchaki, you can eat it next day. Yeah, that is Encebollado.
That's correct. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. That is encebollado. Yes, 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 yes. And since we know that this show is being watched around the world, we can invite it to visit our country, Ecuador, and try this delicious dish called encebollado. Yes, this is wow. This it is quite delicious. Yes, and
Yeah,
as Juan Carlos
it's
says,
like a
after
soup
a
now.
party, yeah, this is
Like a
a
soup
really
with
nice dish.
spices.
Yes, it is a really. Do you like encebollado, Juan Carlos?
Yeah, yes, I like it a lot. No? It's
With onions, of course.
with onions and with lemon and with chili.
Yes, of course. Very good. Thank you. Very good. Yes. Good job. Thank you, Juan Carlos. All right, and now it's time to play our second game. Well, our second game is called the Curious Wheel. So as you can see, there you are a wheel. The wheel is divided into several sections. Each section contains two options. I am going to spin the wheel and I am going to ask you some questions. You can choose only one option, or maybe you can answer the question and you can say both or neither, and you have to tell us why. All right, so let's see which is the first question for Juan Carlos. All right. And our first question is, all right, Juan Carlos, which sport do you prefer, soccer or chess?
I prefer soccer no to
Mhm.
chess
Mhm.
because it's easy to play.
All right. Do you have any favorite soccer team?
Right now, I just watch sports on TV, but I don't have any special soccer team now.
All right.
Maybe some years ago I like Nacional, but right now Nacional it's not the team anymore.
Okay.
So I'm disappointed
Okay.
with that soccer team.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Let's see which is the second question for our special guest. And the second question is, all right, Juan Carlos, which place do you prefer, a mountain or an island?
Mountains.
Hmm?
I prefer mountains. Mountains, no, Mauricio.
Okay,
It's
perfect. Mhm. Okay, let's see which is the third question for Juan Carlos. All right, Juan Carlos, which do you prefer, reading or writing?
neither of them. It's difficult. I think
Mhm,
that reading comprehension is difficult and writing is also difficult. No?
mhm,
It's difficult. We have to learn.
mhm.
You have to practice to know if you want to write like
Okay,
native speakers. No, I think
yes,
that's
that's right.
with practice everything can be possible. No, but I would say that I prefer reading.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Juan Carlos. Let's see which is our next question. All right, Juan Carlos. Our next question is, which social network do you prefer, Instagram or TikTok?
I don't have to talk. I don't know how it works, but I have Instagram. I have to see the picture, especially for the pictures. I have Instagram, and I say I prefer Instagram.
Okay, perfect. And let's see which is our next question. All right, Juan Carlos. Our next question is, which do you prefer, dogs or cats?
Honestly, I don't like animals, no?
Mhm.
But some years ago, no, I got some dogs from the street, and I really happy with them, no?
Mhm.
With dogs.
Okay.
I like dogs right now.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, and let's see which is the last question from the Curious Wheel. All right, Juan Carlos, which do you prefer, singing or dancing?
Singing, singing
Right.
with friends.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Juan Carlos. All right, very good. And now it's time to play our last game, okay? The name of our last game is called Let Us Know. Okay, all right, perfect. As you can see, Juan Carlos, there you are. Um, 15 cards. You are going to choose five cards in total, and I am going to ask you some questions. Here we are going to know a little bit more about the things that you like and the things that you love. All right, Juan Carlos. So, can you choose the first card, please?
7.
Number seven. And the question is, well, I think you already answered this question, so we are going to change it. All right. Okay, let's continue with the now with the first card, please.
Number 2.
Number two. All right. What's your favorite app?
My favorite app. I know a lot of apps, but I don't know, maybe
Mm-hmm.
for having fun. I think WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
for chatting or
All
texting.
right.
WhatsApp.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's a very useful app. Very good. Thank you. Let's continue with the second card, please.
15.
All right. And the question is, what's your favorite word in English?
Um, Fun. Fun.
Fun.
Let's get
All
fun.
right. Perfect. Very good and interesting word as well. Thank you. Let's continue with the third card, please.
Number 10.
Number 10. All right. What's your favorite singer or band?
It's the Beatles. No? I enjoy when I listen those kind of songs, like rock and roll. I like them
Mhm.
a lot.
Okay, yes. Well, yeah, definitely the Beatles is one of the best bands. All right, perfect. Very good. Okay, let's continue now with the fourth card, please.
Number 6.
Number 6. And the question is, what's your favorite food?
I like Chinese food. I
Oh, yeah.
enjoy that kind of food. Chocolate
Okay.
fan, we know that here now. I enjoy
Okay.
those kind of food.
Okay, perfect. Very good. And let's see which is the last card, please. So let's see which is the last card.
12.
Number 12. All right. And we have here Juan Carlos, what was your favorite subject at primary school?
The subject was right now. It's like educación cultural y artística. No, it's like art.
Mhm.
I think art.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos. All right, so Juan Carlos, now it's time to ask you the three final questions. All right, Juan Carlos, and the first question that we have is Juan Carlos, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, no. Maybe I change my job. No, maybe I try to find a job at the university and work with adults. No, maybe that would be one possibility. But other possibility is try to come back to my town. I work in the city. I am from the countryside. I maybe I will go back to work in those places to give my experience to those kinds of children, especially with poor children, and work maybe in a small school, and I work with them maybe in 10 years.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos, our second question is what country would you like to visit and why?
I would like to visit to I would like to visit Japan because of the culture. No? I am fascinated for knowing that culture because it said that they are very disciplined. It's not like China. They are more disciplined with things. No, they are very strict, and I would like to know that kind of culture too.
All right. Yes, definitely. Japan has an interesting culture, and yeah, it would be nice to know a little bit more. What about the educational system in Japan? Yes, as you said, they are very disciplined. So, very good. Excellent. All right, Juan Carlos, our last question is, if you can make only three wishes, what would they be and why?
Three wishes. Um, uh, Maybe one wish is try to help poor people. Maybe help the animals which are on the street. And the last wish is mm, mm, maybe the last wish is mm, try. I could say, what can I say with that? The third wish, and maybe more schools, more teachers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your wishes, Juan Carlos. They sound really, really interesting. Okay, perfect. Well, Juan Carlos, here we have some special comments that some people sent us. Well, Fernando says, incredible interview. Congratulations for all your projects. Good luck and never give up. Thank you so much, Fernando. Well, Patty Carwa. Well, Patty Carwa is using my account, but
Mhm.
she says, "Okay, this is a nice interview. Keep on going, Juan Carlos. Congratulations for all your work. Thank you so much, Patty Carwa." And she also says, "Juan Carlos, good job and congratulations. Very good. Thank you so much, Patty Carwa." And I have to mention some special people who are watching the show right now. So let me read the names of those people. All right. Special greetings to Elias Salguero in Machala. Thank you so much, Elias, for watching Masterpiece Show. Jonathan Fernando, the fan number one of Masterpiece Show. Thank you so much, Jonathan Fernando, for watching Masterpiece Show. Special greetings to Luis Mario Arteaga. Yes, Luis Mario Arteaga in Manabi. Thank you so much, Luis Mario Arteaga, for watching Masterpiece Show. Thank you so much, Pari Carwa, for your messages. And we have here another special greeting for Jorge Abad in Loja. Thank you so much, Jorge, for watching Masterpiece Show, and Fernando Matabay for watching Masterpiece Show and for your message. Thank you so much. All right, Juan Carlos, we are done. So now, Juan Carlos, if you have your last message or if you want to send a special greetings to someone, now you can do it.
No, I can tell you, Mauricio, thank you, for this opportunity. It's a way to practice our English, and I think also for us and also for who is watching us. Maybe the students or your students who are watching. It's a good way to practice and to keep upon on improving our language. What is English? That's a great way to do that. And I encourage you to continue doing this, Mauricio. Never feel disappointed, maybe for the comments or something. I know you, how you are, so I hope that you continue working in that way, Mauricio. And as I read in the comments, everything that you do it with passion. And the word that we know, never give up. If you have a dream, if you want to accomplish something, maybe the students, never give up. Maybe if some doors are closed, maybe you have to continue struggling with it every day until you get what you want to get in your life. Congratulations, and Mauricio. Thank you for the invitation, and thank you for the audience. Who are watching us. I hope that they have also a good day. Thank you,
All
Mauricio.
right. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos, for accepting this invitation again. Well, before we close this session, we want to thank our special sponsors. Thank you so much, ClassPro. Remember that ClassPro offers you advisory for educational and social projects. ClassPro also offers you training for standardized tests, document translations, and academic consulting. Remember that Class Pro is located at Centro Comercial Artesanal in Quito on the first floor, corridor number 1, store 105. If you want to talk to the CEO of Class Pro, Master Pablo Mejia Maldonado, you can make an appointment in advance. There you are, his cell phone number. Class Pro, the best solutions for your educational and social projects. Thank you so much, Gelwar. Remember that Gelwar is one of the most innovative projects developed by Yachitech students. Gelwar was one of the innovative projects that participate at this important and international contest, whole prize. And well, Gelwar was one of the winning teams uh, at a whole price. And thanks to this, Gelwar now is offering you eco-friendly diapers. If you need more information about Gelwar, you can get it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and also on Twitter. And if you want to buy these eco-friendly diapers, you can do it at www.gelwar.net. Gelwar, the best eco-friendly diapers for you. Thank you so much, Yanapana Project. Remember that Yanapana Project offers you online Spanish and English tutorials, document translations, and also academic consulting. And now they are offering the chat rooms to practice English and Spanish. If you need more information of Yanapana Project, you can get it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And also remember that Yanapana Project is recruiting some volunteers. If you want to work with them, you can check the information at www.yanapanaproject.org. All right. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos. Once again, thank you so much for being here in our show and for sharing your inspirational story with all of us. Well, we wish you all the best for you, for your family, for all your projects that you have in mind. Thank you so much for being here. And well, we hope to see you very, very soon in another interview. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos.
Yeah, thank you to the audience. See you next time. No?
All right. Well, he is Juan Carlos Ortega, and definitely his profile is a masterpiece. All right. Remember that next week we are going to celebrate our first anniversary. So you are kindly invited to watch Masterpiece Show. Next Saturday at 8:30, we are going to have a very special show for our first anniversary. Thank you so much to the whole audience who was watching Masterpiece Show, and thank you so much for your support. All right, thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, Juan Carlos. We will see you very soon. Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon. Thank you so much.